Hello and welcome back to Diecast Resurrection. I caught a bit of a cold over the weekend, but I'm feeling better now, so we're back here with a new video. Today we are working on one of these. This is one of those M2 builder kits you guys are probably seeing in stores. It comes with a lift sometimes. This is the lift for it over here. I've been kind of using it to display the hot rods. With our most recent video, the Fool's Gold Gasser. Check that thing out. Gleek, 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 gleek. So I wanted to work on this today because, well, it's kind of ugly. It's a 1954 Chevy. Done in green and black. It's got a little bit of kind of a silver cosmic sparkle on it. This is one of those kits that comes with a couple little engine options. So I think I showed these of little velocity stacks in a previous video. That just plugs right into there. Or we've got a big supercharger here with a blower that we could plug in there as well. And you end up with a pretty cool truck. So for today's truck, I was thinking I wanted a nice classic 50s paint job on this thing. You know, the two-tone where the fenders are one color, the hood is another color. Same goes with the box. And I wanted to do a champagne with kind of a cream color in the middle. You know what I mean? And I also wanted to install a visor. So if everything goes as planned, we should have a real beautiful little classic truck that's got kind of a modern twist. I'm thinking maybe we'll have the supercharger on there, and then we'll color match the little scoop there to the color of the roof. What else to say? Oh, it's got some huge exhaust on it already. Look at those pipes. Gleek, gleek, gleek. There's a huge compared to the box. So that's kind of cool. Pretty cool little model, to be honest. This one was sent in by Mick Squeaky. I keep calling him Mick Squeaky, but it's like Mac Squeaky. Round of applause for Max Squeaky. He sent in a big care package that had just a ton of projects in it, and honestly, he's the sugar daddy of the channel right now, and also the #1 tipper on my OnlyFans page. We got a couple of rim options here. This came with 2 sets. We got these torque thrusts, and then we got these smoothies. I'm not sure what I wanted to do with these. I think I want to save these smoothies for another project, just because they're so damn rare. Lots of options. These kits can be real fun. You can kind of customize your own thing, and then you can tear it down and change what it looks like for a little while and stuff. Or you can go like me and just repaint the whole thing and do some awesomeness to it. So this should be real cool. Max Squeaky sent this in as a project, so we're working on it. Some people will feel bad that I'm stripping the paint off of this, but I mean, what else am I supposed to do with it? People send it to me to make videos, so we're making a video. I love M2 machines. I wish they'd sponsor me and just send me all the new models and I just show them to you guys. Wouldn't that be awesome? Got a rear bumper, got a little license plate holder on there. I'm gonna have to make a new decal when I got a few minutes here to redo this Chevrolet, because I like that. That's kind of factory looking. We'll put it in the back of our Ford here. That'll be our parts truck. This appears to have some metal rivets holding on the front bumper. That's pretty serious. That's some serious business. Beautiful grill. Kind of looks like a Dodge grill, huh? Where's my Dodge? You start with a 90s Dodge Ram, and then you upgrade it, 2017 Dodge Ram. Glee, glee. Yeah, that'd be funny. So I submerged our parts in some quick strip. Ew. Ew. Boy, that stuff does a good job, gotta say. Quick strip. You could hardly tell that this cab was a 5-window just by how dark everything was up there. Hell yeah, this is looking good. So I'm going to go give this a nice little scrub with some soapy water and a toothbrush, and I will be right back with some clean parts. This kind of looks like my weekend. Ugh. Not bad, M2 machines. Not too bad. Let's have a look, see where's my little visor. I got to do a little bit of work to make this fit. They had a totally different style mounting system. It was off of another car from the parts department. So I got to actually fits the profile of that like perfectly. So this is a Hot Wheels visor off of one of those. Oh, I could show you. Hold on. There was one of these in the parts bin. So that's where this visor came from. So I'm hoping I can just do a little bit of fancy grinding on the back of this, and we should be able to just fit that baby on there perfectly, glue it in place, I'm thinking, right before we paint. Gleek, 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 gleek. Man, these kits are cool. I'd like to buy more. Oh no, our axle's too short. We need another one. Let's see. Okay, so maybe it fits on a little bit loose. Whatever. I like my axles like I like my women. Oh, dude, look at this thing. Gleek, 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 gleek. Man, look at this thing. Let's get a better look. I think it looks pretty badass without the hood on it, eh? Gleek, 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 gleek. Hell yeah. And then once that visor's on there, and we get that classic paint, oh, it's going to be gorgeous. Once she's stuck on there, I'll be able to kind of reinforce it from underneath, I'm hoping. So as long as we got enough to hold this on there somewhat straight for now. Look at that thing. Fits on there like a glove, eh? Hell yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Give that a second to dry, and then I'll be able to clean up any little bit of glue that's left over, and we got ourselves a sweet looking visor on this thing. I like it. It looks tough. I want to own it. We'll paint under the hood first like a professional, and then we'll come back to the bench and we'll do that. So let's mix up our cream color. Let's see what I got here for paint. So I've got some primary colors here. These are Createx Wicked Colors. I mix these to make all my opaque colors on the channel. So we're going to use equal parts of these to make a brown. So let me just kind of just eyeball this. Probably going to need a little bit extra yellow, so we'll just go for it. This is going to look bad before it starts to look good, so just bear with it. Oh, we need way more red. Brown's kind of a tricky one to make. Why are we making brown? Well, we're going to add a teeny bit of brown in with our metallic white here. And that's how we're going to get our champagne color. I hope. I don't know. I've never done this before, so we're just kind of free balling it, as always. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow. Alright, it's perfect. It's even got a little bit of a green tinge on my screen. A little bit. Looks nice and brown to you guys, but mine's got a little bit of green to it, so that's perfect. Starting to look about right. I want to go a little bit darker though, so I'm going to add a little bit more. I can always add more white. That's easy to do. So I just want to kind of push the boundaries of how dark we can go before it starts looking too brown. It's probably going to spray a little bit lighter as well than what you see in the cup. So cool, man. That's looking real good. I think I'm going to stop there on the dark color. I got an off-white kind of creamy color here. This is going to be just perfect. All right, so these are the two I'm going to save here on the side. I'm going to head to the spray booth and we're going to handle under the hood first, and then I'll come back. We'll get the hood mounted and then we'll spray the rest of the body. Alright, so I got our truck back from paint. I got the hood off, it's right here. So we're going to have champagne from there up and then champagne fenders. It's going to be real tricky masking off this box. Getting around this little hump is going to be a problem. So cross your fingers. Hopefully we can get it done, but the cab will be nice and clean anyways. These little vinyl strips I'm using, I know some of you guys were asking in the last video. You can make these on a vinyl cutter if you have one. And I very much prefer using this over masking tape for doing fine lines. Beautiful, man. That's going to look real nice. I love how you can just kind of bend these vinyls around corners like that. That's the best part. Sweet, don't get much cleaner taping than that. That's going to be a real nice crispy line in there. Beautiful, man. Alright, so that's looking good. I got the back. I got one side done here. This took me about 20 minutes. I did it piece by piece by piece. It's usually the way I like to tackle things like that. So I'm going to flip this around, do the other side. Probably take me another 20 minutes. And then we'll be able to come back and do our champagne. And that'll be sweet. So give me a few minutes here. I'm going to keep on going on this. Alright, I got her all taped up here. I was just getting ready to go to the spray booth to hit her with a little bit of that champagne color. So let's go do that and hopefully, cross your fingers, everything's nice and tight on our seams and we don't have any leaks. To the spray booth. Glee, 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 glee. Alright, back from paint. This is going to look real good, I think. It's got a real nice look to it already. I think once we expose our lighter color, it's going to be just gorgeous. So I'll say a little prayer to baby Jesus. Humana, 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 humana. It's going to be fine. Hell yeah, man, that's looking good. Let me just throw that hood on there so we can get the real look of this whole thing. Gleek, 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 gleek. Sweet. I like it. You know what I really need now? I guess I need a decal for this tailgate. So I guess I need to go do that. Got some chrome taillight brackets. I did our door handles. Just gonna throw a little bit of water down. I guess I could use micro set. Nah, whatever. Just one little decal. What's the difference? Hell yeah, I like it. The furnace came on, so I'm going to just go ahead and put this back into the paint oven and I'll let these little details dry and let this decal evaporate a little bit. And then we're going to be at a point where I can clear coat the whole body and then we'll be able to do an assembly. Gleek, 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 gleek. This one's going to be real nice and glossy, I hope. So give me a few minutes and I'll meet you in the spray booth one last time. We'll do a nice clear coat. Alright, I got our body back from final clear coat. So I'm about ready to do an assembly here, and then we'll throw this thing in the old light box and we'll do a nice reveal. Give me a couple seconds to put this together and we'll have a look at it. So here's our little 1954 Chevrolet 3100. I think it turned out great. She's a beautiful glossy beast. I decided to do the air intake in chrome just because I thought any more color matching would be too much. So this thing is just a beautiful glossy showpiece. I think it turned out great. Hopefully you guys like it. The champagne and cream gives it that old school vibe, but it also has that major modern hot rod feel to it, so I totally appreciate it. It's even got that limo tint. Hell yeah. I think she turned out beautiful. That's all I got for you guys today. Leave a like to support your channel and say hello in the comments. And I will see you guys in the next one. Hell yeah. Beautiful, man. Beautiful looking truck. Keep your stick on the ice, man.